In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Conversation with Bacon Fresh, man. Look here. I know it's been a minute since we've been on here, but we back. And you know what? We're going to try to do a little better and get a little consistent with y'all. So, what's up? I'm your boy Fresh. This my guy Bake. What's up with you, Bake, man? How's everything going?
Oh man, look, I'd be a liar if I told you it was going good, if it was going great, if it was going well, man. I had a death in my family. You know, it's just been a lot of stuff going on, man. You know, but I'm still here. I'm still trying to bring you guys the latest news. You know what I'm saying? The latest insight on whatever you need to know. I'm still trying to, you know, bring up conversations and topics that very relatable to you guys, man. I'm dedicated to you guys. You guys are my family. So despite what's going on with me, I'm happy to be here, and I'm hoping that you guys would, you know, like really, you know, like, share, subscribe, man. Get with us, man.
For sure.
Get with us, you know.
Let us know it's real, man.
Yeah, get with us, you know, for real.
And so, babe, you know what? The first thing I'd like to discuss with you today, man, I've been hearing a lot on the internet about black fatigue, man. And if you don't exactly know what that means, but what I mean by black fatigue is a lot of niggerdom. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference between black folks and niggas. You know what I'm saying? So for me, black folks kind of know how to act. It ain't like we just trying to confirm and be like white, but we want to act like we got some sense. You see what I'm saying? So that's what black folks do. Niggas, on the other hand, they just want to do whatever the fuck they want to do and don't give a damn who like it. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, us as black folks, we don't even like being around niggas, even though we can consider ourselves a nigga to a certain point. But we ain't that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that just go and act a damn fool everywhere they go, always got to argue and be controversial, and ain't nothing ever right for them, and there's always a problem with everything. That's nigga shit, man. You see what I'm saying? So, what you feel about black folks and niggas? Cause however it may go with the black fatigue, man. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I will strictly address the Caucasian at this moment. What Fresh is trying to say to you is, when you're out in public and you're trying to enjoy yourself, and you see a black person acting ignorant, trying to be seen, that's what we were talking about right there. That's a scenario in which we have, what's the word again?
Black fatigue.
Black fatigue. That's where we have black fatigue. It's a lot of individuals that's within my family, that are my friends, that are troubling with mental illness. Mental illness is a real thing that's in the community, is amongst us, and once we are able to recognize it, it makes us better as a person. We could go on further. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is, if you see that incident, that could be a case of mental illness. So I would be recommending you to get the hell away from them folks, to go on, you know what I'm saying? Don't get confrontational with them. Don't address them. Matter of fact, don't even give them eye contact. You know what I mean? Going on and continuously doing what you're doing, because that is rampant. It's like a disease in our community. It's all over. You know what I mean? Like I said, we have members in our families that use that in a result. You know what I mean? Black fatigue, and it's just troubling. But we have a lot of people that's in our community that has that. So if you're somewhere in public, please use that as an example of that's black fatigue.
Right, okay. That's what's up, man. Another thought that was on my mind, man. Do you think blacks have privilege over white people at any concern or any time like that? Like, we always just look and see like white people have a certain privilege over black people, or maybe the women have privilege over the men or stuff like that. I was just thinking like, do you think black people have a privilege over white people at all?
I mean, I would suggest that. I mean, no one has privilege over no one. I mean, if you're a king or a queen, I mean that's privilege. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you are a princess or what's the other term?
Prince.
Yeah, prince. Exactly. If you're a prince or something like that, you're a president. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, that's privilege. Yeah, hold on, y'all. We can type some up over there. But yeah, that's privilege. But I don't think that a black person should hold privilege over a white person. I don't think a white person should hold privilege over a black person. You know what I'm saying? That's nah.
So
I
like,
don't think so.
maybe like when the police stop you, like maybe like the white person may feel a little bit more comfortable getting stopped than the black person or something like that. I would consider that some kind of privilege if according to how you feel and everything.
You said
That
what
you
now?
don't. I'm saying, as opposed to maybe getting stopped by the police, would you feel a white person feel more comfortable than a black person getting stopped? Like they wouldn't think that they're in any danger or anything like that. As far as a black person may be a little scared or something like that when the police pull them over and things escalate to the wrong situations. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess we could put a scenario in that case of, just say a white officer pulling a black person over. So that white person could feel that he's privileged because he's white, and you know what I'm saying, he could handle the black person a certain way because he feels he's privileged.
Right.
And black person would be looking at it like, this guy, hey, I can tell that he's feeling like he's privileged from his conversation and etc. But in this society, we definitely have people that feel that they're more privileged than others. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I guess it just comes out in different, scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And a cop being a white cop and pulling over a black guy, that's a prime scenario for that to come out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't really imagine that a black person being an officer would pull over a white officer and that black person would be feeling like he's privileged over that, you know what I'm saying, white person. Because see, really in this world and society, the minority uses that term. We don't use that term, you know what I'm saying? You never hear anybody say, I'm black privilege.
Right.
That's a term that's totally dominant in the white society.
Uh-huh.
That's something that they use. I'm privileged. I'm this and I'm that. I'm higher anarchy.
You think they feel like that? A lot of them, maybe not all of them, but you think?
I mean,
they feel like that, really?
In an aspect, we can relate that all the way back to the slavery. I mean, they looked at it like, shit, we owned it, y'all, at one particular time.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So you got people that was raised off of that slavery way that would probably, right now, of course, they walk around with, with their shoulder humped up thinking, I'm white privileged. Like I say, right now, today in this society, we are addressed, we hear that term all the time. White society, white privilege, white, that. So, like I said, that's a term that they use. We don't think that we're privileged or nothing over any people, or a Mexican, Chinese, or
Asian,
whatever you want to call it, Asian. That's just not the way that we think.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Man, another thought I had on my mind was, man, do you think people deserve anything, or do they have to work for what they get? Do you think that you deserve to have a special life just because you are you, or do you think you have to work to make it be what you want it to be, man? Some people walk around and talk about, oh, I deserve this and I deserve that. For instance, maybe some women, I deserve a good man, I deserve to be taken care of, I deserve this, I deserve for a person to treat me special and all that, I'm this and I'm that. Do you think people deserve anything, or do they have to work for what they get? Because ain't nobody handing out nothing. So the only time you get something is when you work for it. I don't believe that, you deserve anything unless you work for it. So what's your thoughts on that, man?
I definitely, believe that, I mean, that's the only way that you can get forward in life. You know what I'm saying? Some people are born into the richness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people are just, ancestry rich. You know what I mean? And, their level of thinking is, none of our level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Our level of thinking is, we got to go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If we don't go get it, it won't be got. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody, our level of thinking is nobody's finna knock at the door to give you food. Nobody's gonna knock at the door to give you clothes, you know what I'm saying, gas to put in your car. There are no knocks at the door with that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and then in order for you to move forward in life, when you do get the money, you have to, work it and save it and put it aside and not be a big spender in order for you to move forward. You can't get the money and blow it. And you know what I'm saying? Every time you get the money, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna blow it. You're not gonna make it. So you definitely got to work for what you want in life.
Right. That was just a question I was just thinking about, man, how people think they are. And that goes back to the privilege thing, thinking that you deserve something that you hadn't worked for, man. So if you want something in life, you got to put in the work to get it, man. There ain't nobody handing nothing out. So if you want it.
Okay, let me ask you this, though. Okay, on the same note,
Mm-hmm.
now this is some real stuff right here, man. Do you believe that black folks deserve the 40 acres and a mule?
Well, let me tell you something about the 40 acres and a mule, man. As far as myself, I'm not really into that. I'm not gonna lie, it may be controversial, man, but the 40 acres and a mule, man, it goes back so long. Like, if you actually just think about it, what is that actually gonna do? So if we make up an equivalent of the money that someone should be getting for reparations or something like that, is that really gonna make a difference in your life? You know what I mean? As far as, say for instance, if everybody got reparations, they gave $50,000. What is the $50,000 gonna do for every black person? All we're gonna do is spend it up. The majority of us ain't gonna make the right decisions with it or reinvest or do stuff like that. So what actually is that money gonna do? And that goes back to what you deserve and what you work for, man. You know, we were brought over here against our will and everything like that, man. But we here now, so you have to make the best of the situation that you're in. And as far as owing somebody some money, hey, what is that actually gonna do for you? I mean, it might help you pay some bills like that, but people, they make $50,000 in a year, so you gonna quit your job because you got $50,000? So what actually is that gonna do for you, man? I don't think reparations and stuff like that will ever happen. So, that's just like beating a dead horse, man.
So,
That's how I feel about it.
Yes or no? Do you believe in it?
No, I
So
pretty
you
much
don't.
answered the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
My
difference is
take
gonna make?
on that, I mean, you have people that come over here for other countries. Take, for example, the people that runs these stores, what are they, Indians? You know what I'm saying? They have so many, grants and money that's funded to them to get them started. And, the United States, helps a lot of people concerning situations like that to get, on their feet, to get the American dream going, etc. So imagine a race that has been here for the decades, and every time this race get to the top of that mountain, someone is at the top of that mountain to kick them back down. Imagine, just say 3,000 times. I mean, a billion times. This race has tried to climb these mountains, and each and every time they've got to the top, someone has kicking them down. And it's in fact that we as a race know who the entity is that has kicking us down after time after time after time. So to say that we deserve a certain reparations because it's a fact that we have been halted back on so many levels, shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We deserve it. I definitely agree with you when you say that it shouldn't be given out like just a cash amount to certain, however, I mean, it should definitely be put towards, housing, land, business, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's how our reparations should be given to us by the United States of America. It should be housing, it should be business, it should be land, and nothing more and nothing less. You know what I mean? Some way, as families, you know what I'm saying, this should be given to families, you know what I'm saying, like acres, man, for these people to, get started what was taken back. So on that note, I would say definitely, yes, we deserve some type of reparations, not in a big cash payout, but in, just, like what I said, on that note.
Okay. Well, ain't nothing wrong with you feeling how you feel about that, man. You got valid points there, and like I said, we'll probably never live to see any reparations, but
hey, we ain't gonna live to see none.
But
I don't think that ever happened.
It's a great it's a great idea.
It's just a thought.
Yeah.
But now we've got to the point to where we realize the generational wealth, and there's a lot of people just stepping up to the plate as individuals and families that's trying to get this established. You know what I'm saying? It don't take but one person to get that money going for a long time. So yeah, we're definitely working on it now in this society.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, look, on a little lighter note, man, our boy Turk of the Hot Boys, man, he been going through, he been blowing up. They kicked him off the tour supposedly and stuff like that, didn't want to pay him and stuff like that. Then he put out the album, the Joseph album, man. I want to give a shout out to Turk, man, because I follow him on social media, man, and he really be doing his thing, bro. And for me, the Hot Boys was a great group for me, you know what I'm saying, in my younger years. It's been like 25, 30 years damn near since they been out, came out with that Guerrilla Warfare and other stuff like that, man. And I really enjoyed the Hot Boys music. A lot of them went to jail and spent years in jail, and they finally came back together, and then they kind of fell apart again, man. But that boy Turk, man, he really done made some waves and everything. Like, okay, y'all want to kind of outcast me from being in the group and everything, but I'm still gonna do my thing, man. And I listened to that Joseph album a couple times, man. And I got to say, that's probably one of that boy's best. I got to say, because he ain't never put out nothing but 2 albums nationally that I would know, maybe some mistakes or something like that. But the 2 albums, man, and that Joseph album, man, that thing really bust, man. I want to give a shout out to Turk, man, for doing his thing and showing that he is one of the original Hot Boys. When y'all counted him out, he was still doing his thing, man. What you think about Turk getting kicked off the tour and the album and stuff like that, bro? What you think about that?
You say he got kicked off the tour.
You don't really know anything. You haven't.
I kind of saw a clip with him and his wife discussing certain stuff about a tour, but I really didn't get into it. But I would say that you let me listen to a few songs, man, and you really digging the album. You know what I'm saying? And the songs that I did hear. I mean, they was nice. I mean, it kind of took you back. I don't know who is the DJ, doing the beats or whatever for them, but they definitely took it back to a kind of Hot Boy thing, man. You know what I'm saying? The sound of the music. I mean, I definitely like it, man. So, like I say, big ups to any brother that can go through hardship as far as going to jail and getting out and going through troubles with his group, and you know what I'm saying, Turk was the main one saying that let's get the tour going and let's do this here, man. And you know what I'm saying, like big ups, you know what I'm saying. And he was getting into it with other members of the Hot Boys, and I think they was squashing it to do what they had to do. So like I said, you know, big ups to Turk, man, for hanging in there, you know what I'm saying, keeping it going, keeping it strong, you know. And like I say, man, that's what we want from all of the certain, you know, rappers, man, you know, whether young or old, man. Never give up, man. Keep going at it, man. Keep making music. And you know, just think if Turk had gave up and not made any album,
Right.
then we wouldn't be hearing that good sound that we're hearing. So big ups, you know what I'm saying, like to him, bro. You know, I give him props for that, man.
Most definitely.
You know, Lil Wayne got a new one too, right?
Oh yeah, Lil Wayne and BG and all those fellas got.
Okay, so did you
albums
hear,
out,
did you hear the other guys out?
I have not
Okay.
heard those albums in their entirety.
I thought you said you heard BG.
I haven't heard those albums in their entirety.
Okay.
I have heard some songs. I haven't listened to any songs on Lil Wayne album.
Okay.
But BG, I have happened to listen to a few of those songs, and you know, I can't say whether I could just say this: back in the day, BG was my favorite Hot Boy, man. So, you know, it is what it is. As far as this album, I haven't really got into it felt it like I felt Turk album, but you know, sometimes it takes a few listens and the right atmosphere to catch the vibe. So, you know, I can't definitely say that one is better than the other, but I could definitely say that Turk album is jamming, man, for sure. I could definitely say that, man. And on that note, man, I got a big question for you, man. I don't know if you feel like I don't know if you actually like listen to the R&B type of music and stuff like that, man, like I do. Cause for me, I got a wide palette of music that I listen to. So, but just judging from the outside, looking in, or whatever you may want to call it, man, I got two female artists that are great R&B singers, man. And I just want to ask you, you know what I mean, what you think, who you think is the best or made the biggest impact on the music, man. And I'm going to go with these two female artists, Mary J. Blige or Toni Braxton, man. Which one you think is the best? Can you give me an answer on who you think is the best, or why you like them more than the other one, or anything like that? Do you have any insight on that at all? I was just wondering, man, because, you know, like I said, my music palette is big, so I listen to a whole lot of different genres.
Well, I'm gonna go dive straight into that, man. I can tell you right now, me personally, I mean, Mary J. Blige for me, man. Bad Boy, you know, Puffy and all of that, man. With, you know what I'm saying, the rough image, you know what I'm saying, the street girl image, you know what I'm saying, and her vibe, you know what I'm saying. For me personally, I would definitely go with Mary, you know what I'm saying. Toni has a more, you know, I would say international vibe for us, you know, more people, different nationalities probably was jamming her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Mary didn't have those same nationalities, but you know, her sound probably, I feel, captured a different audience than what Mary did. And for Mary, the audience that she captured was definitely me, and a lot more people that's similar to what I, you know, however, you know what I'm saying.
The black people.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
As far as them both, I have to agree with you. Mary probably had a more vibe amongst the black people, but Toni Braxton probably sold way more records and reached a larger audience as far as with her music, man. But you can't deny that both of them are great singers and made a huge impact on our culture. So, man, shout outs to Mary J. Blige and Tony Braxton, man. Keep on doing your thing, and I'm glad we had a chance to, peep you out and listen to your music and enjoy it and be able to debate on it. So, with that being said, man, we're going to get on out of here. I thank y'all for listening in, coming in, tuning in, doing your thing, messing with your boys, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment, man. Let us know what's going on, man. If you like it, if you don't like it, tell us something, man. Because we need that feedback.
Most definitely. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, if y'all want to keep us going, man, it's up to y'all, man. So please, tune in, subscribe, like, share. You know what I'm saying? If y'all would share with at least 5 people, if you like this whole video, then share with 5 people. Then, you know what I'm saying, try to get us up there, man. We would definitely appreciate it. The farther we go, the farther y'all go. So until next time, we love y'all. Come from Conversation with Bacon Fresh.